and season. So also, the Vine Church right now is still meeting in these two different services that we have. We're doing a 9 o'clock live service, and we're doing our 11 o'clock Zoom service. So essentially all the content that we take from this service, we're using it in a Zoom service at 11 o'clock. And so the church is probably broken up between half in that service, half in this service. We are moving. I just want to let you know, like, the plan moving forward is that second Zoom service would turn into a second live service. And so as people are comfortable and ready with coming back, you see in here, we've done all the protocols that we can from the standpoint as we upgraded our ventilation system. We've done all these other things. And so as more and more people in our church feel comfortable coming back, we'll get to the point where we've maxed out the amount of people we'll have in this 9 o'clock service, and then we'll open up our 11 o'clock service to another live service. And so in that standpoint, right now, we also are opening up our commons for people who are very compromised, whether that's an age or a certain medical condition that you have, and we're keeping that to just 8 people or less in that area, and just trying to and making sure that the people in there are people that are not going out and doing very much. So we're opening that up right now. We've had that open the last few weeks. And then the last thing to kind of get back to everyone back together is the idea of our kids ministry coming back, and that will take place after probably both the live services come together, and we're still kind of working through what that will look like. So thank you for being here. A couple other different announcements. I want to just make sure you're aware of the different groups that we have at the church. We think the corporate gathering on Sunday is essential to the Vine Church, but then beyond that, the gathering of different groups where you can really get to know people well and grow in your faith with other people, study the Bible together, pray together, is essential for the health of our church. And so we want to kind of in the fall and also kind of the early winter, just kind of like make sure that you're aware of the different groups that we have. We're trying to run them this year more on a semester format, kind of in the fall, taking a break over Christmas time, running them again in the spring time, and then taking a bit of a break over the summer. Different groups might run still through those different seasons, but we're trying to kind of make it to where we have 2 different seasons where it's a good opportunity for you to jump into groups. So this is one of those times where it's just a good time to jump into different groups. When I say group, that's different formats. Some of it's community groups, some of it's Bible study, some of it's a multitude of other different groups that take place in our church. If you're wondering what kind of groups the church offers, on our phone app is a great place to check that out. Also, our website, great place to look at the different groups, but this is a great time to sign up for those groups. I think there was one other thing I wanted to make sure to talk to you about. Oh yeah, one idea is the ministry teams of the church. The elders have been working through the different ministries of our church and the leadership of those ministries, and we're still just trying to continue to refine those. Many of those ministries are not very active right now during the pandemic. Some of those are overactive during the pandemic. And so I want to encourage even you here today who are coming to our live service, as much as you feel comfortable to continue to help put on this service, we'd encourage you to help serve, just because there's multiple pieces that kind of makes this happen. And then when we go to that second live service, we're going to need even more to continue to make that happen.